Okay, the first exercise in order to become better at driving manual is to understand that it is the clutch that moves the car, not the accelerator. I'm going to put my handbrake up. We are in neutral. I'm going to get to first gear. My clutch is all the way to the floor. And as you can see, accelerating doesn't move the car. That is because the accelerator does not move the car. It is the clutch. When you release the clutch, you'll notice that the rev gauge actually goes up a little bit. That signals that you have reconnected the gearbox and the engine together again, and that you are probably holding the biting point. With this first exercise, in order to become better with driving manual, you're going to find a hill, preferably a long, lengthy hill. Here I just have a small hill. With this first exercise, you're going to get to first gear, handbrake down. You're going to climb the hill with just the clutch. You're going to stay alongside the gutter. You're going to climb the hill with only the clutch. No accelerator, no braking, only the clutch. And then you're going to do something I call hovering. This basically means you're going to keep the car perfectly still with only the clutch. It can take a little bit of practice to get right. But as you can see, I'm keeping the car perfectly still, and I'm not using the brake. I'm only using the clutch. Then you're going to move the car forward again as part of the first exercise. And then you're going to hover again. And I'm not using the brake. Use of the brake for this exercise is not allowed. Then, the third part of this first exercise is to roll backwards. Stay in first gear, but roll backwards with the clutch. Then you're going to hover again with just the clutch. I am using only the clutch to keep the car perfectly stationary. I am not using the brake. This is how you get better at driving manuals. If you want, you can perform a hill start after this exercise. I will demonstrate. So clutch in, brake on to fully stop the car. Handbrake up. We remain in first gear. Understand the accelerator does not move the car. We will not need the accelerator for the purpose of a hill start. For the actual hill start, let go of the brake and find out if the handbrake is holding the car. The car is not rolling backwards. Therefore, the handbrake is successfully holding the car. Now, we're going to find the biting point, and we're going to try and make the car squat. As you can see in the video, the car kind of shakes a bit because I'm constantly pushing the clutch in and out. Now I've squatted the car just now. The car is a bit desperate to go up the hill. At this moment, you just keep holding that perfect sweet spot on the clutch and let go of the handbrake. And the car will move because you have been holding the biting point correctly. You've squatted the car, you've made it desperate to go up the hill, and now you've completed a hill start.